Hi, T. Carlson here. Queen is one of the all-time great classic rock bands, and sadly, of course, we lost Freddie Mercury in 1991 at the age of 45. He's one of the all-time great rock frontmen, and fortunately, we've had a lot of live audio and video chronicles of his performances with the band. In 2007, on Blu-ray, we got this. This is Queen Rock Montreal and Live Aid, featuring two of the band's most legendary performances. I'm going to unbox this release and I will share my opinions. Nice shot of Freddie there on the cover. Inside the package, we have a pretty decently sized booklet. And this has some cool photographs from the concerts. Then we have our credits in the back. Here is the disc itself. And then behind the disc in the booklet, we have a nice shot of the stage from the Rock Montreal concert. The Montreal concert in this set was, of course, filmed in November of 1981. This is right before Queen put out the Hot Space album, and they really started getting heavy into the keyboards, synthesizers, and the slightly more pop stuff. But it was also right after they'd put out the Game album. So at that point, Crazy Little Thing Called Love and Another One Bites the Dust were brand new songs. And then you also had deeper cuts from that album that get performed here, like Dragon Attack. So at this point, Queen had a pretty good lineup of songs that they could play live. Freddie Mercury, Roger Taylor, John Deacon, and Brian May are certainly at their all-time peak. This may very well be the single greatest filmed concert that there is of Queen. It's a fantastic look back at them at their peak. I mean, a lot of people, of course, were alienated when the Hot Space album came out. Future releases would sort of put the band back on track, although they would kind of stick with keyboards and synths a little more into the later years, up to Freddie's passing in 1991. So I do have to say, if you want to watch a live concert of Queen in their prime, there's no better concert than this one. And of course, one thing I like about Queen Live is not content to just copy the albums. Queen Live is a totally different experience than Queen in the studio. You see the band just changing up songs, doing medleys, doing extended solos, doing surprise covers. And I absolutely love this about the band. They were that rare band that wasn't content to just be a studio band and recreate that on stage. Part of the reason I love their live performances, and specifically this concert. Live Aid, of course, was in 1985, and it was a great big charity concert that had just about everybody that was big in the music entertainment industry performing. And Queen got up and performed a set of about 25 minutes. They didn't have a whole lot of time, so they mainly had to stick to classic hits and the newest songs they had in their catalog at the time, which were from the album The Works from 1984. And that's considered one of the all-time greatest live performances by any band, and it's not hard at all to see why. Now, the two main concert events that we get in here look radically different. The Rock Montreal concert looks absolutely phenomenal. This was shot on film by a professional crew, and from start to finish, it's easily one of the best looking concert home video discs I've ever seen. Apparently, there's actually been a new 4K scan of this, so hopefully we'll actually get a home video release of that one day. This looks really good on this Blu-ray, but I imagine if they did a new 4K scan and they put that on a disc, it could look even better. Sadly, the Live Aid performance does not look great because that was shot on videotape, and there's only so much you can do with videotape. It's certainly watchable, and the sheer epicness of the concert does make it worth watching. We do get a few bonus features here, including some rehearsal footage and even an interview with the band talking about their plans to perform at the concert. If you're a fan of Queen or even just classic rock or rock music in general, this disc is a must-own, and you can usually find it for pretty cheap used these days, so it's one well worth adding to your collection. Are you a fan of Queen? What do you think of these two concerts? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel for more content. I'm always posting new videos, and make sure you listen to like if you found it helpful. I'm T. Carlson. I'll see you next time.